Doug Feachelman's Pro Dogs Letter is not a game that exists. It was... There was an old issue of Game Informer that did like the April Fool's Game and Farcer thing, and there was something in that with a similar name to Doug Feachelman's Pro Dogs Letter. I don't actually know what the name was, but that is what I remember it as, and that is what I will always quote it as. I don't bring it up very often, but when I do, I drink Schmidt's Gay. If you have a big thirst and you're gay, you should try Schmidt's Gay. Okay, now I'm done. So anyway, this is a level that exists, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing in it, but I guess we'll be figuring that out over the course of the next 27 seconds or so. Before I forget to mention this, I should probably announce that unless something... Oh, is this... Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know why I am impressed by that, but I am. Anyway, the current winner, unless something has changed in the last, like, 12 hours or so, current winner of the, like, $10 and above reward bonus video is Shovel Knight, which I've not played before, so if that sounds like a thing that you would enjoy, you know what you must do in order to view it, because I am greedy now. I don't see it as being greedy. Hopefully most others don't, I don't know. I usually don't like premium content, but it kind of makes sense in this case. So anyway, we are not going to stay on that topic because I'm going to probably dig myself into a hole if I keep talking about it. So instead, here's some marshmallow grease. It is definitely not actually marshmallow grease, but that's what I'm going to call it. Also, that could have gone a little bit better. Just saying. I don't even know what the hell marshmallow grease is. It was just something my cousin said when it was like 4 in the morning and we were really tired. I like all these stupid stories that I keep mentioning him in. Like the stupid false video game trick stories and the marshmallow grease, and there's probably a few others. I really do have very few interactions with the guy, and it's been probably like 10 years since I've actually seen or talked to him at all, but somehow keeps showing up in a lot of my stories. Now, if only I had a cousin that owned a club and made a bunch of custom Star Wars figurines, then we would have some good discussion material. But unfortunately, I do not. I could lie about it, but then I would just be lying about it. And you know what's worse than people who lie about stuff? People who lie about stuff. And then it turns out that because I lied... No, we're not going to be doing that this time. Also, I don't really know why I came around this way, but whatever. So let's do that again, and this time not walk into the fire like if... And then the next 30 seconds are just silence. Oh, the gate actually stayed open. I am lest. I'm just lest. Alright, come on, let's do this. Hamburger helper, let's go. Okay. I really didn't want to start save stating, but for the sake of making things not take forever, I probably should on this attempt. Because so far I've not accomplished a whole lot. And because I said the words probably should, here's another useless story from the old books. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. And as usual, it's not as much a story as it is just kind of like a very, very short occurrence that happened once and isn't really interesting. And yeah, I'm having a grand time. Let's just fucking reload before I even started recording. But the story is when Jordan was like 3 and was a very small bab and was a very small bab. I don't know what else to say to that. he always used to want to play cars. And I didn't like to play cars because I didn't really see the point of it. Like, the thing with toy cars is, like, if you have a racetrack or something, then, like, I guess you can do some fun stuff with them. And, like, if you're just kind of, like, if you're at that age where you're just kind of playing with your toys and, like, coming up with scenarios and stuff and whatever, that's fine. But, like, his idea of playing cars was to, basically, like, have a race with them, and this involves just two people pushing a car across the floor and trying to see who goes faster. And so I explained that it's basically just, like, it's not a race as much as it is just who moves faster. And of course he's a small kid and doesn't really care. So, like, every once in a while I would begrudgingly play cars, but I didn't like doing it. And so I just remember one day he comes in, wants to play cars, and, like, Jordan, you know, just because... No, I'm like, I really don't want to. And he's like, but you're my brother. I'm like, well, that doesn't mean that I have to play cars with you. And he's like, no, it just means that you probably should. And he sounded, like, so defeated. I cannot do this jump. What the hell? And so that always stuck with me as being a slightly adorable quote. And it did guilt trip me into playing cars. I will admit that. But only that one time, though. It is still not as good as the 50-toy game. And because I explained the 50-toy game, and also that sentence started with because, but it's not going to be one of those horrible things I've been doing. Because I explained the 50-toy game on the Discord yesterday, and I don't remember the last time I actually mentioned it in a video, if ever. I will explain what the hell the 50-toy game is again, because that thing was glorious. So basically, it was another thing that I would play with Jordan when he was a young bab. Not quite as young as that story, though. More like, maybe like 6 or 7 or something. And so we had a trampoline in the backyard. And what we would do is we'd pick out 50 different toys, usually like the little cars or like an action figure or sometimes just random broken pieces of crap. But we would pick out these 50 toys, put them all on the trampoline, both pick one to be like our toy, and then the goal of the game was to jump around like a dumbass and try to knock them all off of the trampoline, and like knock them all off except for the one that we picked. And so, like, you weren't allowed to pick them up, you weren't supposed to kick them or anything, you just had to kind of, like, jump in the right places to cause them to fly off. And so, because these were, like, hard plastic toys on a trampoline, you can imagine that the majority of the game was having them, like, bounce up and hit you in the face, or accidentally stepping on them and hurting your feet. And that is why the game was amazing, because it was extremely stupid. And it usually was painful, and it's just one of those stupid things that I enjoyed. Oh, god damn it, I'm having a bad time today. I need to not be talking about random trampoline stories. So, going back to... Oh god, I didn't even think about that. Okay, so this is going back to not only random trampoline stories, but also random cousin stories. God damn it. The same guy. I remember one time when we were probably like early teens, maybe preteens, I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I had this giant like Sylvester the Cat stuffed animal thing that I think I got from like a theme park or something, I don't remember. And like it was, the thing was like 4 feet tall. And for some reason, we just decided it would be a fun idea to take this thing out onto the trampoline and beat the living shit out of it. And so, we did that, and at one point ended up, like, tearing a seam, and so a bunch of, like, styrofoam balls started pouring out of it. And because we were young and stupid, just kind of kept going. Oh, God. I hate this video. Nothing has gone right in this video. But yeah, we just kind of flooded the entire yard with random styrofoam shit, and didn't bother to try to clean any of it up. It's not like we really could have. But, yeah, that was... And, I mean, it just kind of blew away into the wind and was scattered to the four corners of the globe. And I feel kind of bad about it because styrofoam is, like, one of the worst materials in terms of, like, litter and just the fact that it doesn't degrade and stuff. Which is why I never understand that restaurants have styrofoam cups. Like, I don't think plastic is a whole lot better, because there's also a shit ton of plastic garbage in the world that doesn't need to exist, but I think it's better than styrofoam, at least. I don't know. I hate styrofoam, though, because, touching it always gives me faith. Somebody in the previous video asked what faith was. I will not be explaining it again. Yeah, seriously, fuck styrofoam now. Like, I can't even touch, like, egg cartons and stuff. Oh my god. I had to grab that in case it was, like, a secret number or something. Secret bonus point. So, I see this crack here. Is that just a detail because of the thwomp, or do I have to actually do something with that? Yeah, I figured just a detail. Getting stuck on corners. Don't know what this song is, by the way. Every once in a while, it sounds like it's gonna go dun dun la no 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 no, but it doesn't. It's like ever so slightly different. So let's think. Are there any other more? Are there any more stupid trampoline and/or cousin stories that I can bring up for no reason because they would be slightly relevant to the previous discussions? I'm not really sure if there are. The only other thing worth mentioning about the trampoline was the fact that we had to get rid of it because our landlord said we weren't, like, insured for it. He's like, what if somebody hopped the fence into your backyard and then, like, hurt themselves on it? You wouldn't have the insurance to, like, prevent yourself from getting sued. So we had to get rid of it, and it was stupid. Just the fact that you can actually sue somebody for that is astonishing to me. It's like, I don't remember if it was true or not, but I remember reading about a guy that was trying to rob a house and, like, locked himself in their garage, and they were gone for an entire week, and he had to live off of, like, a bag of dog food, and then he sued them for emotional trauma. It sounds like the kind of thing that wouldn't actually happen, but you never know. There's a lot of things you don't know about me. For instance, I'm 40 years old. I don't know why I'm bothering to kill these. Maybe it will cause the great Banana Rama Lama Sama Flim Flam Hoo Hoo Hoo. You know, that thing. Hey, when I met you, I told you that I was not a leprechaun, that I was from Rhode Island, and that I was half Korean, and you said it didn't matter. Is that a platform over there? Probably not. I hope I've been thorough about collecting these red coins. I think the first time I ever saw the word thorough, I thought it was a misspelling of though, or through. And I was like, wow, that's a really bad misspelling, even though it didn't make sense in context if it had been through. Which reminds me of another story. Is that a checkpoint or something? In one of the old Beanie Baby magazines that I used to read, there was a letter sent in from, like, a parent of a kid who collected beanies, and they said, like, the letter said, my child is very autistic, and drew this picture. And I thought that it was a typo of artistic, and the picture was, like, really, really shitty. And so, I'm just like, oh yeah, real artistic there, lady. Yeah, your kid's real special. It was not until, several years later that I learned what autistic meant. Don't you fucking do it. Okay, this isn't going to boot me out of the level, right? This will be like the red coin stars from the regular Bowser levels. Okay. Alrighty. That is definitely a Bowse. There's also a Bob-omb there for some reason. Oh my god. Bowser, you've got some fucking range there. Quickly now. Hope that flag was a checkpoint. Oh! Wow, that's... He's actually somewhat threatening in this. Mamma mia. Okay. That's cool. I like that. There have been very few things that have been added to the game that I didn't find cool. I heard that the flood and whatnot is basically just like a one-level item, and that's a bit of a shame, because I'd like to see them spread out a bit more, but they're still cool. I could probably just run along the side of this thing instead of riding the logs, but it would take just about as long, and it would be a lot harder, and I would probably die several times. Oh, also, just for reference here, shout out to my own Undertale video, because I finished the Pacifist run the other day, and in case you did not watch the stream or the archives, I very highly recommend checking out at least a particular timestamp mentioned in the description of the third one, because I spent a stupid amount of time working on... Okay. That was actually pretty easy. And by pretty easy, I mean it was actually stupidly easy, but, whatever. I suppose that's alright. But yeah, it was a cool thing. Spent a lot of time on it. I enjoyed it. Most other people seem to agree that it was cool. What the hell? What did that say? I swear that said Morton Nudes. And I hope it didn't. But, because that doesn't even make sense. But, Bender, your beer belly is so big, your door won't even close. And that doesn't even make sense. Okay, whatever. I guess let's head to L. Locked Door. L. Locked Door. L. Okay. L. Pity, and I'm here to eat. Don't fuck street. Okay. Don't know what this music is either. This looks like a thing. It was indeed a thing. Gloomy ambience. Or sorry, ambiance. I think that's how you're supposed to say it. Okay, hold on. Hold the fort. What is all this shit? What's that game? Oh god, that's Banjo 3. Okay. What's that in the corner? I think that might just be like a Mario progression picture. I can't tell. Okay. Hold on. I've still got to see what that is. I don't know if I can tell. Don't know what that is next to the N64 logo either. Well, that's Nintendo World Championships gold card. I'm talking about on the left. No idea. Yeah, there's the silver cart, or just the gray one, I mean. Okay, that's some interesting stuff you got there. There's a Rob. Nintendo Ultra 64. Okay. I can't say I was expecting that. Oh. Okay, the desk is lava. Why is the desk lava? Is all of this spilled coffee? Judy, did you poop on my desk? Did you poop on my desk so much that just now it's buckling? Oh god. Well, can't say I was expecting this stage, but I guess we're, in it for the long haul here. Is there a secret in the cup? There is. So yeah, this, how the hell do I get out of this? But, this seems like a Pikmin 2 stage. Okay. Except the floor is lava, and I'm not really sure what... Can I get out of this? Am I just stuck? I think I might be stuck. Yeah. Well, fuck. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything to get out of it. Oh, maybe? Oh, God, this is kind of ass. Okay. Can we crawl? Crawl. Crawl. Maybe that'll change my hitbox enough to get out. No? There might be a way out of this situation, but if there is, I'm not really seeing it, so we're gonna reset. Alrighty. I'm assuming everything's still normal here. Maybe getting the key opened up another minigame or something. Nope. Does the toad tell you when these are unlocked? I didn't ever pay attention. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm still not seeing any interactivity with this jukebox either. It's probably not unlocked until the end of the game, but it doesn't even give me a message. And what does this one say? I probably already read all this text, I just don't remember. Okay. Yeah, I'll check back at some point in the future. Or what if I already have in the future? Then what? And gets hit by door. So anyway, I've not explored any of this area yet, but I still am curious about this, like, desktop level. Oh wait, there's a calendar over here, I didn't see that. Chow in Space, coming to your home. Okay. I don't know anything about Sonic, really, so I don't know if that's actually a thing. Like, maybe that was a project that got cancelled, or a fan game or something. No idea. Let's just grab onto this. Oh, and there's a Paper Mario picture, too. I didn't see that. Yeah, this is a cool little room. It doesn't have a whole lot of a point, but I suppose it doesn't need to. Rob, you are doing a very bad job at playing that game. Can I get stuck behind the TV? Did you try the TV? Good. I think I saw everything else on that table, so yeah. Oh, wait, what's the N64 game? Oh, is that Dinosaur Planet? It is. It's barely readable, but I think that's what that says. And there's another one. I think that's just Mario 64. Maybe Last Impact. I see, like, little tiny letters underneath it. Yeah, nice little Easter egg room. Alright, so what's the deal with this place? So I've got to get up there again. Again, the music almost sounds familiar, but unfortunately I don't know what it is. Alright, can we get to the calculator? Wait. Okay, that's kind of amazing. I assume that has no purpose. That is kind of an amazing amount of detail. Also, I like how it's a TI-64. Okay, wait, does it actually add? Let's test this. I think it does. Okay, so starting fresh, let's do 3. No, we're not doing 3. Okay, 1485238. Let's add 2 and see if it ends with a 7-day. Plus 2. Okay, whatever. Equals. It does. Why is there a working calculator in this game? Is there going to be some stupid secret where I have to, like, type in a very specific sequence of numbers here? Because apparently I was wrong about the, thing with the button on the fallen tower in the space level. And there's, like, some password I'm supposed to use to open a door. No idea what I get from doing that or how I do it, but if I don't ever find a hint in the game talking about it, I'll probably check it out in one of the later end of game videos. Okay, hold on. Do I have to actually do this? That sounds horrible. It's not easy to make God, could this paper be a little longer? Oh, wait, maybe this is the max number of coins in each level or something? That looks like it would probably be that. Let's see, how many of these numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 plus bonus levels. That's gotta be what this is. So this tells you the max number of coins in the game. That's kinda cool. Which I'm still not ruling out that it might do something if I type it into the calculator, but I am so not gonna try that. Not now, at least. Coin up. I wonder if there's gonna be a coin up there. Can that not happen, please? Yeah, camera. Somebody got apparently angry and stabbed the scissors into... What is this? Folder? I can't actually tell what that's supposed to be. Reminds me of a time that I got angry in 6th grade and threw a folder at the wall, and the teacher, is like, okay, everybody else go to recess. And I'm just like, well, shit. And I didn't really get in trouble for it. I never actually, got in trouble for much of anything at school. Mostly because I never did anything bad. The few times I ever did, people are like, eh, whatever, you never do anything bad. I did threaten a teacher once in, senior year, though. And he's just like, eh, okay, whatever. Maybe threatening is the wrong word. I don't even really remember the situation that well. I think that was just in my, I can do whatever I want as long as I accept the consequences phase. Which isn't wrong. Basically, I just had this state of mind that, nothing could stop me from, going up and punching some dude in the face, as long as I realized that, in doing so, there would be repercussions. And, I never did anything, but I enjoyed knowing that I could. I don't know what the hell that stage of my life was, and it was stupid because that was when I was, living with Harrison, and I was, talking about it one time, and he's like, no, you're wrong, you actually can't do those things. And why not? I could just like, take this glass of, like, lemonade or whatever and just pour it all over you, and, like, you wouldn't like it, and you'd probably hit me, but I could do it. And he's like, no, you wouldn't actually do it. Like, you can't actually do that. Like, okay, dude. This is coming from the same person who said that it was gluttonous to put, pepper on food. Like, specifically chicken and dumplings. I, like, put some pepper on it, and he's like, that's freaking gluttonous. I'm like, okay, first of all, who says gluttonous? Second of all, what? Like, I don't know. I think when I finish this level, I'm going to be done with the video, probably. So we haven't actually seen a new major stage yet, but I've enjoyed what we've seen so far. Alright, if I could actually see, or cease, as some people say, okay! How many rugs is this? 7? Okay. Last one is on that pile of pencils. I'm gonna save state just in case, because nobody wants to go through that again. Ooh, and speaking of stupid stories that have nothing to do with anything at all, this notebook reminds me, when I was in 4th grade, we had to have, like, various notebooks for various subjects, and there was also a, like, miscellaneous one that was used for, I think, like, I don't think it was journal entries. We had to do journal stuff when I was in 2nd grade, and I fucking hated it, but, I don't remember what it was in 4th, but point is, we had to have a specific notebook, and we had to, like, as a class, come up with a name to call these things, and I suggested Swirly, because it was a spiral notebook, and it has, like, a little swirly spiral on the side, and the teacher's like, well, we can't really call it that, because otherwise people might think that you were talking about, like, swirlies when you put someone's head in the toilet, and that would be, like, bad connotations, so, no, I can't do that. I'm like, okay. That's kind of stupid reasoning, but if you say so. I think it just ended up being called, like, Mr. Spiral or something really generic like that. I may have to tell stories about that teacher in the next video, actually, because she was a little bit insane. But for now, I believe we are just about done here. As soon as I step on this plant and kick the wall, the video will extremely abruptly end.